Test number 1. The 90-90 rule voiceover. If you haven't used it in the last 90 days and you do and plan to use it in the coming 90 days, guess what? It's presumably clutter. This rule is perfect for clothes, kitchen widgets, and arbitrary electronics lying around the house. Test number 2. The one-time rule voiceover. Open your closet right now. However, it's likely time to let it go if there's anything you haven't worn in the last 12 months. Seasonal particulars are exceptions, but for almost clothes, one time is the magic number. Test number 3. The would I buy it again? Test voiceover. Pick up and point and ask yourself still, would I spend plutocrat on it moment? If I didn't enjoy this already. However, that's a big sign you're holding on to clutter, if your answer is no. Test number 4. The 5 alternate decision voiceover. Snare the point, hold it for 5 seconds, and decide keep it or toss it? Still, chances are you do and really need it, if it takes you longer than that. Test number 5. The dust test voiceover. Check for dust. Still, there's a high chance it's clutter, if commodity has been sitting untouched for months and has a nice little dust mask on it. Especially in kitchens, services, and garages, dust no way lies. Test number 6. The does it spark joy? Trick voiceover. This one's popular thanks to Marie Kondo. Hold the point close and ask yourself, does this spark joy? Still, or worse, stress, say farewell to it, if you feel nothing. Test number 7. The duplicates dilemma voiceover. Do you have 3 scissors, 4 spatulas, or 6 phone dishes? Sure, reserves are useful, but too numerous duplicates equals clutter. Keep your pets, contribute the rest. Test number 8. The expiration date check voiceover. Go to your kitchen or restroom and check expiry dates. Old drug? Toss it. Expired gravies? Bin them. Keeping departed products isn't just clutter, it's unsafe. Test number 9. The space test voiceover. Still, shelves and closets are bursting, you do and need further storehouse. If you're snuggeries, you need lower stuff. Still, it's time to review keeping it, if in point CA and fit comfortably in its place. Test number 10. The adopt do and buy rule voiceover. Ask yourself, will I only use this formerly or doubly? Still, do and let it take up space ever. Adopt it rather of buying it if yes. This works great for effects like party inventories, boarding gear, and redundant tools. Test number 11. The if I lost it test voiceover. Imagine this: if the point faded moment, would you replace it incontinently? Still, it's presumably not that important to you, and that means it might be clutter, if the answer is no. Illustration. That old mixer in your kitchen? If it broke and you wouldn't bother buying a new bone, it's a sign you do and really need it. Test number 12. The eventually piled check voiceover. Do you have particulars you keep just in case? Old paintbrushes, redundant lines, unlettered books, or arbitrary craft inventories? Be honest with yourself, if you haven't touched them in a time, will you really use them eventually? If not, it's time to let them go. Test number 13. The emotional attachment trap voiceover. Some clutter hides behind recollections. Gifts you know were used, clothes from your teenage times, or old academy systems, but then's the rule: recollections live in your heart, not in effects. Keep 1 or 2 novelettish particulars. Let the rest go. Test number 14. The storage box test voiceover. Got a box filled with arbitrary stuff you haven't opened in 6 months? Then's the trick: seal it, put a date on it, and set a memorial. Still, you do and need what's outside, if you know way open it again within 6 months. Test number 15. The useful versus habituated rule voiceover. Just because commodity can be useful doesn't mean you actually use it. A blend maker, routine, or sewing tackle might be helpful in proposition, but if it hasn't been touched in a time, it's virtually clutter. Test number 16. The 3 nanosecond challenge voiceover. Pick 1 hole or 1 shelf and set a 3 nanosecond timekeeper. During that time, touch every point and decide incontinently keep, contribute, or toss. Still, it's presumably clutter if you vacillate. Test number 17. The friend test voiceover. Invite a friend or family member and ask them to look at your space with fresh eyes. And stranger sees effects you've grown used to. Still, why do you indeed keep this? If they ask, that's generally a sign it's clutter. Test number 18. The upgrade question voiceover. Ask yourself, do I enjoy a better interpretation of this? Still, why are you keeping the old one? If yes, this applies to electronics, kitchen tools, shoes, and indeed handbags. Keep the stylish, contribute the rest. Test number 19. The safety hazard rule voiceover. Clutter isn't just annoying, it can be dangerous. Old electronics, rasped cables, expired drugs, or broken tools. Still, it's not just clutter, it's a threat, if in point could beget detriment. Toss it incontinently. Test number 20. The do I love it? Question voiceover. Pick up the point and ask, do I truly love this? Not like. Love. Still, inspire you, or serve a real purpose. If it doesn't make you happy, then it's only taking up your energy and your space. Test number 21. The departed but ignored rule voiceover. Start with your closet, fridge, and drug press. Check dates. However, it's clutter, no exceptions if it's expired. Half-empty spice jars, old cough saccharinity, or embrocation that smells strange. They're not helping you, they're taking up precious space. Test number 22. The duplicate sensor voiceover. Do you enjoy 5 dyads of scissors, 3 can openers, or 7 phone dishes? Unless you actually use them all, extras are clutter. Keep your stylish too, contribute or toss the rest. Test number 23. The hobby graveyard check voiceover. Be honest, did you start a hobby horse and no way finish it? That half-knitted sweater, abandoned guitar, or unused oil tackle? Still, if it's been over a time and you haven't touched it, it's not inspiring creativity, it's creating clutter. Test number 24. The impulse by audit voiceover. Impulse shopping is a clutter trap. Take a look at particulars you bought because they were on trade or just looked cool. Still with the markers on. If they're sitting in use, consider giving them to someone who will actually enjoy them. Test number 25. The nostalgia filter voiceover. Old monuments, non-aged toys, or outdated tech. Nostalgia makes us keep way further than we need. Then's the trick, pick your top 3 memory particulars from each stage of life. Everything additional? Take a print for recollections and let it go. Test number 26. The would someone differently love this? Rule voiceover. Occasionally, commodity isn't clutter to everyone, just to you. That jacket you know wear might be perfect for a friend. Contribute it, vend it, or gift it, because clutter in your home might be treasure in someone differently's. Test number 27. The flat face test voiceover. Walk into your living room, kitchen, or bedroom. Are your tables, shelves, or counters covered with arbitrary stuff? If it doesn't belong there, it's clutter. Flat shelves attract chaos. Clear them daily and set rules for what's allowed to stay. Test number 28. The storage strain check voiceover. Still, closets or snuggeries are overflowing. If your storehouse boxes, you do and need further storehouse, you need lower stuff. Still, if it doesn't fit comfortably, ask yourself, do I love this enough to make space for it? Still, it's clutter, if the answer is no. Test number 29. But would I buy it again? Test voiceover. Pick up the point and ask yourself, still, would I buy it again? If I saw this in a store today. However, that's your answer, it's clutter, if not. Test number 30. The 90-day operation rule voiceover. Then's a simple one. Still, if you haven't used an point in 90 days and do and plan to use it in the coming 90 days, you presumably do and need it. This works beautifully for kitchen widgets, seasonal clothes, and arbitrary tech accessories. Test number 31. The just-in-case myth. Voiceover. How numerous particulars are you keeping just in case? Old dishes, outdated widgets, arbitrary screws, empty boxes. Then's the hard verity. Still, if you haven't used it in the last 12 months, you presumably no way will. Tip: produce a perhaps box. Put all your just-by-case particulars outside. Still, if you do and open it in 6 months, donate or reclaim everything outside. Visual idea: man labeling a cardboard box, perhaps box, and putting in used lines outside. Test number 32. The broken promise test. Voiceover. Look around for effects you've promised to fix: latterly broken lights, torn shirts, dead electronics. Still, if it's been sitting for over 6 months untouched, you have two choices: fix it moment, or let it go. Illustration. Adam had a broken toaster oven for 2 times. When he eventually tossed it, he realized he'd gained a thwart space and internal clarity. Visual idea: a man tossing a broken beacon into a recycling caddy with a relieved smile. Test number 33. The retired plutocrat inspection. Voiceover. Clutter frequently hides unused value. Check your snuggeries, closets, and storehouse lockers for old electronics, ingrained shoes, rare collectibles, and used spa enrollments. Spend what you do and use. Turn clutter into cash. Visual idea: a man surveying an old phone on an online resale app, smiling as he sees the offer. Test number 34. The dust layer test. Voiceover. Then's a simple hack: run your hand over shelves, books, or unused appliances. Still, if there's a thick subcast of dust, it means you haven't touched it in months. Dust equals desuetude equals declutter. Visual idea: close-up of a man wiping dust off an old speaker and placing it into a donation box. Test number 35. The overstuffed drawer test. Voiceover. Still, if your snubberies do and close easily, that's a clear clutter signal. Empty the hole fully, keep only what you truly need, and give everything differently at endless home. Illustration. Michael decluttered his kitchen snuggeries and discovered he'd 14 bottle openers. He kept 2, gave away the rest, and doubled his whole space. Visual idea: before and after split screen of a messy hole versus an systematized bone. Test number 36. The energy drain sensor high voltage. Voiceover. Clutter isn't just physical, it's internal. Still, if a point stresses you out, makes you feel shamefaced, or reminds you of untreated tasks, it's clutter. Tip: keep only the effects that add value or bring you joy. Visual idea: a man gaping at a pile of unopened bills, taking a deep breath, and starting to sort them. Test number 37. The seasonal exchange rule. Voiceover. Seasonal clutter is sneaky. Still, if you didn't wear that downtime jacket last winter, or didn't touch those sandals last summer, you presumably won't wear them again. Rule: 1 time equals 1 chance. Still, it's time to contribute if you skip a season. Visual idea: a man trying on a jacket, realizing it doesn't fit, and putting it into the donation pile. Test number 38. The 1-in-1 tool method. Voiceover. Then's a golden rule for future evidence decluttering: every time you bring commodity new into your home, remove 1 analogous point. Bought a new brace of shoes? Contribute an old brace. Got a new blender? Pass on the old one. Visual idea: a man putting a new brace of lurkers in his closet while handing his old brace to a donation box. Test number 39. The 5 nanosecond decision rule stopwatch. Voiceover. If you spend further than 5 twinkles deciding whether to keep commodity, that vacillation itself is a sign you presumably do and need it. Illustration. Chris couldn't decide whether to keep his old gaming press. After realizing he hadn't touched it in 3 times, he vended it and bought commodity he actually used daily. Visual idea: a man holding an old gaming press, also boxing it for resale. Test number 40. The space value test. Voiceover. Every point in your home costs space. Ask yourself, does this object earn the space it's taking? Still, if the answer is no, it's clutter, no matter how precious or enough it is. Visual idea: man removing an unused routine from his bedroom and freeing up a big knob of space. Test number 41. The expired reality check. Voiceover. Expired clutter is far and wide, and it hides in plain sight. Expired drugs, outdated makeup, old gravies, canned food, and snacks, old bond cards or tickets. Keeping expired stuff tricks your brain into allowing you are set, but in reality, it's just dead weight. Rule: if it's past its date, do and vacillate, exclude. Visual idea: a man opening his restroom press, tossing old drugs into a disposal box. Test number 42. The guilt anchor test. Voiceover. Clutter isn't always physical. Some particulars carry emotional weight. Gifts you know way used, clothes you detest, books you'll no way read, but you keep them out of guilt. Verity lemon: an unused gift is still clutter, indeed if it came from someone you love. Tip: keep the memory, not the object. Visual idea man taking a print of an unused gift before giving it. Test number 43. The forgotten hobby trap. Voiceover. Be honest, how numerous pursuits have you planned but no way started? Knitting accoutrements, makeup sets, boarding gear still. If the design has been untouched for a time or more, it's time to pass it on to someone who'll actually use it. Illustration. Jason had 4 guitars but played none. After dealing 3, he actually started learning on the bone he kept. Visual idea man putting unused hiking gear into a donation box. Test number 44. The unnoticeable storage tax. Voiceover. Then's a brutal verity. Every point you enjoy charges you rent in the form of space, energy, and attention. Ask yourself, is this object earning its place in my home still? Free up the space, if not. Visual idea man dragging an old exercise bike out of his small bedroom, creating open bottom space. Test number 45. The Forgotten Box Challenge. Voiceover. Go into your garret, garage, or storehouse room. Find one sealed box you haven't opened in over a time. Then's the challenge. Without opening it, guess what's outside. If you see a flashback, you presumably do and need it. Visual idea man holding a fine old box, laughing as he realizes he forgot what's inside, also giving it. Test number 46. The novelette-ish shot rule. Red heart. Voiceover. Prints, journals, monuments, memories are priceless. But boxes full of old musical tickets, arbitrary toys, or broken remembrances. That's emotional clutter. Take prints of novelette-ish objects and store the memory digitally. Keep only the many particulars that truly warm your heart. Visual idea man taking filmland of his non-age glories before keeping only one. Test number 47. Though would I buy it again? Test. Voiceover. Pick any point in your home and ask yourself still, would I buy it moment? If I didn't enjoy this formerly. Still, if the answer is no, you know what to do. Illustration. David kept in precious espresso machine he no way used. He vended it, and with the plutocrat, bought commodity he actually demanded. Visual idea man boxing an unused contrivance and listing it online. Test number 48. The 5 alternate joy rule. Voiceover. Touch and point. Within 5 seconds, your body knows if it brings you joy or stress. Trust your instinct. Your feelings are briskly than sense. Visual idea man picks up an old shirt, smiles, and keeps it. Also picks up another, pouts, and tosses it into the contribute pile. Test number 49. The upgrade illusion. Voiceover. Clutter hides in the innocent new effects we buy. We upgrade our phones, laptops, and TVs, but no way let go of the old performances. Still, if your old widgets are gathering dust, sell them, reclaim them, or contribute them. Someone differently can use what you do. And visual idea man putting 3 old smartphones into a resale box. Test number 50. The legacy test. Voiceover. This is the ultimate test. Imagine someone going through your things after you're gone. Would they know what's important? Or would they be left sorting boxes of pointless clutter? Keep the effects that tell your story. Release the rest. Visual idea man sitting calmly, girdled by only a many cherished particulars, a print, a watch, and a journal.